It's that time of year again, when everyone, and not just photographers, go wild for bluebells. The problem I have is that I've been shooting the same bluebell woods for over 10 years now, and I am bored of that location. The good news is that I have some images from here that I'm very happy with, so the pressure is off in terms of capturing some photographs of bluebells. But I still want to get out and capture them. Maybe I can find something different. But I've already made several videos about photographing bluebells on this YouTube channel, and I don't want to just rinse and repeat that in 2025. So this year I'll be seeking out new locations and taking you along for the ride. I hope that you enjoyed this behind the scenes video, and let me know in the comments down below whether you think that this has all been worth it. Enjoy. So it's bluebell season, almost. The bluebells are out, they're not at their peak. You can probably see I've got a visitor in the car, I've got a guest on the video. For those of you that haven't seen any of my previous videos, this is my daughter Chloe, and I've convinced her to join me on a recce of a bluebell woods in exchange for a McDonald's. She always requires some sort of bribery, so I've already made videos about bluebells, and I've actually been going to the same bluebell woods for about 10 years, and I'm so bored of going to the same place. This video is showing you my entire process, the behind the scenes, how many times I might visit a location before I actually get some photographs that I'm happy with. 9 chicken nuggets, medium fries, and a cola. This is good parenting. So this evening we're doing a recce of a place called Slindon. I've never been there before. I've got some assistance with some what three words from fellow photographers. Is it a sunrise location? Is it a sunset location? All of these things I don't personally leave to chance. I do my research so that I stand the best possible chance of getting the photograph when the conditions are good. I suspect that this is recce number 1 of many because the bluebells are not yet peaking. So luckily this year bluebells should be peaking at the Easter weekend, which means that I've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday and the bank holiday Monday. So 4 potential opportunities to get good weather to capture the bluebells at their best. I need your help when we get there to find the bluebells because I've only got directions to where to park. Just slide in here between these cars. Is it obvious which way the bluebells are? I'm using the OS Map app to make sure we're sticking to the usual footpaths and everything, but from here I don't think we can go wrong, can we? Famous last words. I think that 2025 is definitely going to be the year that I explore new locations. Quite simply, I just need to keep my photography interesting.
Hello, mate.
Yeah, I'm out recceing Slindon. I've got to the parking space you recommended, and you know how you said it would be obvious from there? I've managed to get myself lost. Okay, so I didn't follow that track. I went across the road towards Slindon Wood. So do I need to go back where I came from?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. I'll send you some photos and videos when I get there so that you've got an update. Brilliant. I'll leave you to your Sunday evening. I appreciate you picking it up. Okay, so we parked here and we needed to go up here. Right, so this walkway was way longer than I thought it was going to be, which is why it's good that I'm doing this recce. Because if I would come here on the day, on the shoot day, and there was awesome light, maybe there's a bit of mist or something, I'd be panicking. So doing a recce should make your life much, much easier and enjoy the process a lot more. This is starting to look promising. Patches of bluebells around us, and we're nearly at the top of Nor Wood, which is in Slindon or near Slindon. Let's go up here and see what's happening. This video is not like one of my usual YouTube videos because it's more of, this is turning more into a vlog really, isn't it? That looks like quite blanket of blue up there. That looks pretty good. Look at the density of the bluebells there.
We good?
Yeah, I've literally just got to the top of the hill. I found the roped off areas. I'll send you a photograph now because it is pretty dense up here, like a full-on purple carpet.
Yeah, all right, glad you found it.
All right, cheers for your help, bye. There you go, it's all about local knowledge. You cannot replace it. You've been to so many bluebell woods with me over the years. When you look at that, how does that compare?
It's the best bluebell woods I think we've been to.
Yeah? So the title and the topic of this video is about whether or not this is worth it. Because taking photographs and making a video at the same time is hard work. But my point to this video is that I could very easily just make a video by turning up to this location for the first time ever, filming it and then making a video and taking some photographs that I probably wouldn't be happy with. And because I'm a bit of a perfectionist, most of my videos actually involve multiple site visits. So yeah, that's generally how I tackle these YouTube videos. My perfectionism is working against me. Do my videos look like I've put this much effort in? Well, this has been a good recce. I know my way round. There's good phone signal here, so I can use the OS Map app. We're done here, and I reckon the next chapter that you see in this video hopefully will be, I think, a sunrise here where the weather conditions are looking good. Next chapter. See, the thing about doing recce's is I tend to bring out the same amount of equipment that I would do as if it's an actual photo shoot, because what if the recce does turn into the actual photo shoot? I would be really gutted if I just brought out my iPhone. Well, considering this is my first visit to my usual spot, this is looking pretty promising. I wasn't intending on shooting this place this year because I've just shot it to death, but sometimes you can go to one woodland that's a bit closer to you and it will be an indication of whether or not it's going to be good somewhere else. So this is kind of plan B for me, but plan B is safe, so why would we want to do that? I definitely have to shoot somewhere new this year. All I need to do now is just find my tripod holes from last year and then we'll be good to go. I'm joking, obviously. Kind of. This particular location, when the sun comes up, it seems to just hit the same tree, and I do end up standing in exactly the same place, which is why I'm bored of coming here. So one thing that I do, which I would highly recommend, is get a close knit of photography friends. And this morning, whilst I'm here doing this recce, I'll take some photographs of the bluebells and some quick videos, and then I'll circulate them to them. And essentially, we all just share locations and share recce's. And what's the point in all of us coming here if one of us can take some photographs and just say, oh, the bluebells are not ready yet, don't bother going here. And then we've kind of got options, because then we'll know, okay, this bluebell woods is looking good right now, that one's not quite ready. There is still nobody here. Well, since I got the whole place to myself, I might as well send the drone up. This is my drone that flies itself, so it's not incredible quality, but it's hassle-free, that's what I would say.
Direction track.
This drone does make an incredibly annoying sound, but obviously I just mute that, put some music over the top of it. And that's how you get hassle-free drone video. Well, that is pretty impressive. I've never been here before and not seen another photographer, and I've not seen another human being, not even a dog walker. Makes you feel like you're in the wrong place. Right, I think we're done here, so let's move on to the next chapter. Okay, change of plan entirely. The weather prediction for this bank holiday weekend is not looking great. So it's Thursday evening, I've just finished work, I've come straight here, skipped dinner. Thank you to my wife, she's putting the children to bed. And essentially I've come back to what I was calling plan B. This was never my intention, but the weather prediction for sunrise on Friday, Saturday and Sunday and Monday is not looking great. So those other locations that I scoped out are not sunset locations. So back to plan B. Now this scene looks pretty good, but I think I can find somewhere that's better. But this is the kind of scene I'm looking for. Raking shadows, backlit scene, it's looking good. See, I made the mistake of not doing a recce further down there when I came here the other morning. Now I'm panicking because I've got limited light. There's definitely some good opportunities, nice compositions in there, but I don't even know if the bluebells are out. Okay, I think I've found something that I can work with. I've got a clean enough foreground. There is something bottom left, but I can crop that out. Yeah, I can definitely work with this. Let's take some photographs. It's nowhere near as dense as it used to be around here. There is a good looking patch over there, but I think it might just be an illusion. You know how you look at bluebells across the woods and you think, oh, it's more dense over there, let's go over there. And then you go over there and it looks better where you just come from. Shooting into the sun. Now, when I took that original photograph about 10 years ago, maybe a bit more, I was using filters, and that was a mistake because I got a bit too much glare and stuff on it. F16, bracketing, 3 shots, so 2 stops either side. Might drop the height of the tripod a little bit to make more of the bluebells, give it a bit more drama. Maybe shoot wider, lower, see if that worked. All right, that's looking good. Got some photographs in the bag. Happy. Bad way to start the Easter weekend, hey? Not bad at all. But the question is this the last time I'm going to be heading out to photograph bluebells in this video? And to answer that, I've got to ask myself whether or not I want to get wet, because the weather prediction for the next couple of days is windy and rainy. They're not typically the conditions that I would go out and take photographs in, but there could be some dramatic light, so I might just gamble. First of all, I just want to say apologies if the audio wasn't great in that last piece. In a rush to get from work to my location, I accidentally plugged my microphone into the headphone socket. I'm surprised it worked at all. So lesson learned, don't rush setting up your camera because the whole thing could be a complete write-off. Look at that. What a beautiful carpet of colour. So the good news is that the rain has stopped, and I'm kind of hoping that this week of, a few days worth of rain has brought a bit more vibrancy and life to the bluebells. When I came here last weekend, it was already looking good. The problem I've got is that it's quite windy. Even here in the middle of the woods, the leaves, you might be able to see in the background, are just slowly moving around, and the bluebells are doing exactly the same. So I need to make sure that I'm just very careful with my settings so that I don't get movement. Or it's a creative decision. I choose a longer exposure so that they are slightly blurred for a more artistic effect. The wind is one of the challenges that I've got this morning. The second one is whether or not there's actually a composition here. This is lots of dense bluebells, but like I've said in many videos, something that is beautiful to the eye doesn't necessarily make a good photograph. I'll just wait for the wind to calm down a little bit, capture some images, and then I'll move on. I'm shooting at f11 at the moment. This is getting me 1.6 seconds, and I can see that the leaves are moving, so I'm going to have to adjust my settings. But otherwise I found quite a nice composition. It's very simple. There isn't really a focal point. This is a very much photograph of bluebells. I've also cut out the sky from this because it's obviously going to be the brightest part of the image. It's not giving anything back, it's just grey. I'm quite happy with that image. Okay, I'm going to crack on with some photographs now. I want to properly explore this place whilst I'm here. And what I'll do is I'll share with you my favourite images from this location. After that, we're going to head back to my Plan B location to summarise. Okay, well, I think that is all of the light that we're going to get, and that is the end of this video. Fundamental question, has it been worth it? I mean, this is typical of how I make my YouTube videos. Multiple site visits, way too much effort, but is the final result worth it? Let me know in the comments down below. thanks for joining in with this behind the scenes episode, I guess. Different to my usual stuff. And then next week we'll probably be back to normal, just showing you the best bits. All right, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Wait. Stop. I recorded an outro with Chloe and I told her that it would be in the video. So let her have her 10 seconds of fame. Let's rewind. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to
Like,
subscribe,
hit the notification bell.
and we'll see you in the next video. Make it a good high five this time. Smashed it.